All right. Hello, Marcus.
How you doing?
Great. We will start with Anthony Dasher and go to Drew Hubbard.
Hey, Marcus, good to see you. I want to ask you about Brock Bowers just a minute, and on that long touchdown, that he had. It looked like that was a wheel route. So how long have you guys been practicing that? And just as far as Brock goes himself, and what was your initial impression with that guy? Has he even maybe surpassed your own expectations?
Since Brock got to UGA, he's a great athlete. He's young, he's smart, he's strong, he's powerful, knows how to win routes again using his body, using leverage. He's a great player, and I'm excited to see what he got in store for the future. As a teammate, he's a good person, teammate, and he's very explosive, as you can say. Especially
just one real quick follow-up. How long have you guys been working on that wheel route?
Probably, I'm not really sure. I know every day in practice we always work on putting our best players in the right position to make a play. So we've probably been working on that play for some time now. I can't really give a great time frame, a better time frame.
Yeah, and Drew actually just had to hop off, so I'll hop in his place for the red and black. Marcus, I actually want to ask you about Jackson Muschamp in his reserve quarterback role. What have you been able to see out of him and his progression, and how does he help get the team prepared for every opponent every weekend?
Jackson, in his role, he's been working on the offense, working on helping us with the not only helping us with the plays, helping us with the signals and sending this to us. He's been very productive for us. He's been very informational. He's been very educational, just helping us with the small details that we don't really see on the field. He just help us sharpen us, us as the receiver group, just help us with those little small details that we don't see and stuff like that.
Okay, we will go to Jake Rowe and then Chip Towers.
I'm good, Kara.
Yeah, Marcus, obviously Stetson was really slinging it Saturday. How bad did you want to kind of get in on that act? And does part of you, almost want to see Stetson stick in there just because of those opportunities that were there this past Saturday?
Oh yeah, Stetson had a great game. To be honest, I'm fine with not being able to get any shine. I'm just happy to see my teammates were able to go out there this past weekend and make big explosive plays to help us put in position to win. So I feel like Stetson did his job, we did our job as a unit, and we just went out there, played a great game.
Okay, we'll go to Mark Weiser and then Mike Griffin.
Marcus, how much do you think, or how easy will it be to translate those explosive plays, this week against South Carolina, or how much do you think had to do with, what UAB was doing defensively, maybe had a couple busts, stuff like that?
I know that we're gonna keep doing what we got to do. We're gonna keep working on what we got to work on. I don't know what South Carolina is gonna come out this coming weekend, but I know we're gonna have to do what we have to do. We're gonna have to do our jobs and just at the end of the day go out there, execute, and play football. At the end of the day, that's the only thing we can do. That's the only thing we can focus on.
Marcus, how hard is it to pick up the Georgia offense? We see a lot of young guys out there, and of course, you're a second-year guy. You're kind of looking like a pro out there. But for some of these guys that haven't done it before, I mean, just how long does it take to get up to speed in an offense like this?
I wouldn't say it take very long. It's the same. It's just with every offense. You just got to get in the playbook. It's been like that since high school. It's going to be like that until you get to the league. The most important thing, you got to study, get in the playbook. And once you do that, then everything will come to you.
Okay, we'll go to Jed May and then Paul Martones.
Yeah, Marcus, what's it like going against Keke Ringer, in practice every day? And can you tell, I guess, that he's sort of developed, even from last year when he wasn't able to practice, just due to the mental reps and staying engaged that he was able to do?
Oh, going against Keke is definitely probably one of the best corners that I've done with against in my time playing football. He's real strong. He's fast, explosive, great hips, great ball skills. In practice, it's always a battle between us, between the receivers and the DBs. Every day is always a battle. We're always going after each other, trying to get each other better. You know, as we say, iron sharpen iron. So that's really what we focus on every day in practice. No matter what it is, we try to go as hard as we can to get each other better. So, because we know when we get each other better, then we both have a chance to go out. We both have better chances to go out there on Saturdays and make plays for the team. But Keely, as an individual, he's a great person. He's a great friend of mine also, and he's a great athlete. And I'm excited to see him play in the near future, and to see what he could do for us for the rest of the season.
Marcus, in terms of the guys that are banged up and making their way back, Dom, Kyrus, George, what have you seen from them and the way that they've been staying engaged with the wide receiver groups and maybe helping y'all during practice and during games?
Oh, they've definitely been engaged, especially not knowing that they're older. We have we're a little bit younger, and they definitely give us like wisdom points, like teaches us about, you know, like teaching us about experiences. Like they have like we're not very experienced, but they give us the little wisdom that we need. They've been very what's the word? I'm sorry. They've been very like engaged with us as terms of being engaged in practice and learning the plays and knowing what we got in each assignment, and knowing what they got in each assignment, and just taking their mental notes, knowing that they can't get in and do everything full speed like how they want to. So they just take the mental notes and knowing their assignment, what they have to do in those plays.
Okay, we'll go to Connor Riley and then Roddy Nabolsi.
Hey, Marcus, what are some of the adjustments you as a wide receiver have to make when going from JT Daniels to Stetson Bennett or whoever is in there at quarterback?
I don't believe I have to make any adjustments. I believe that no matter who's in that quarterback, they're going to do the job that they have to do to get the job done. And we're blessed to have four QBs in our system that could sling the rock and give us the ball. So no matter who's in there, I feel like no matter who we put in to play, they're going to do the job just as well as anybody else.
Marcus, last year you were injured on a play where it was a touchdown pass from Stetson Bennett, and you've obviously worked with him a great deal. I'm going to pose a hypothetical to you. You get in the huddle, and it's you and Stetson, and he asks you which route do you want, and why?
I'll probably want a go ball. Maybe, yeah, I'll probably say a go ball. And why? Because I think that's probably my favorite route to run. That's it.
Okay, we have time for 2 more questions. We'll open it up.
Marcus, what, if anything, do you know about South Carolina's defense? Obviously, they're under a new coaching staff and than the one you guys saw last year. What have you learned about them so far?
I know they got good return to players coming back, especially on D-line and defensive backfield. I know they're a formidable opponent that we won't take lightly. No matter who we play, we won't take anybody lightly. We gotta focus on what we have to do. They're a great team. They're physical. They're gonna come and play. So we gotta come and play also. And that's the main thing. That's the only thing that we're focusing on this week to get them to get ready for Saturday.
Thank you.